81, Mike Blake. 19, Dave Dernwald, the Sprint Car Dash. And these guys here, along with several others, believe that this series will work. If you remember when Napa IMSS started, the first show was here at Avilla. There were 9 cars. The series now will have over 75 cars registered before the year is out. Hopefully something similar can happen with the sprints. Here we go, ready to go racing. There's the green. And the Capital Promotions Wing Sprint Car Series is on. Taking the lead is car number 48, Scott Hall of South Whitley. Mike Blake of Indianapolis in car number 81 is second. It's Hall in 48, Blake in 81, Bible in 8, and Dernwald in car number 19 in this Sprint Car Dash. Now Mike Blake works to the inside of Scott Hall. There's 1 to go. Whoa, Roger Bible lets loose something and spins. And that brings out the yellow flag. Car number 8, Roger Bible, lets loose with something and spins. And Dernwald in 19 had to loop it. Some of the other drivers who have committed to entries for that one, that should be quite a show. Well, can anybody recall who won the very first Napa IMSS race way back 4 or 5 years ago? Probably can't. Let's try to make a mental note. Jasper Case jumps out in the lead in car number 3. Well, defending track champion Jasper Case picks up where he left off last year. A pink car wins. Apologize for not giving it a lineup. All of a sudden, smoke started rolling out of our amp up here. The PA in the pits is not working, and we think there's a short. And the pit. Hey, Kim, how's the 50-50 sales going? Over $200? Almost. Okay. Make sure you get a 50-50 ticket. You might win some money tonight. Green flag, we're racing. And the official bearers of the cone have arrived. And now we're not racing, as it's a rule to bad start. Everybody bow and honor. The official bearer of the cone has arrived. Hey, there's your lucky number program on sale from the one and only Pebbles Flintstone. Selling programs again this year. We have a bunch of lucky number prizes to give away a little bit later on tonight. And you can play bingo. PM. And we'll tell you about a new interview show coming up next yellow. Here's the green. And this time it's ruled a good start. Terry Forker jumps into the lead in 00. Double zero, Terry Forker in front. Ron Scheip is running in second place. Familiar names up front here in the Sportsman division. Here comes Ron Scheib to the inside. It's Ron Scheib low, Terry Forker high. Meanwhile, Al High moves up to third place. And Jim Lambert tries to move up to fourth around Ron Stein. 2 to go. They're side by side for first. Dash event for the Sportsman. 1 to go. As Ron Scheib gets the lead, here comes Al High to the inside. It's Scheib, High, Forker, Lambert in that order. Well, Ron Scheib's going to be a daddy in looks like a couple of months, or maybe any time really. His wife Lori looks pretty close there. And Adams and 16 defending track champ Kurt Campbell. John Gatton 89. Darwin Wolf, the fast qualifier, just missed the track record in number 9. Here we go. John King Kong Gatton driving the 89 car. He says this will probably be the final time, as they've got another guy who'll be driving it soon. And Ron Maynard gets a little crossed up. And that allows Kurt Campbell to get in front. Hoover on the inside in 0. And fast qualifier Darwin Wolf moving up on the outside. 3 laps complete, 3 laps to go. And here comes Bud Adams to the outside of Marv Hoover. And here comes Darwin Wolf on the outside. 2 laps to go in the stock car dash. Kurt Campbell. Ooh, it's getting a little sideways. They're 3 wide down the front stretch. It's Hoover, Campbell. Hoover gets sideways. Now Campbell's in the lead. Darwin Wolf is second. Here comes Bud Adams. Oh, they're leaning on each other now. The checkered flag goes to Kurt Campbell. And again, a defending track champion picks up where he left off. Cross off a green car wins on your bingo for Kurt Campbell. Also, don't forget to cross off a purple car wins for Ron Scheib a little bit ago. Let's hear it for defending track champion Kurt Campbell. Outside Brian Loma, 25. The yellow 25, Eric DeArmond. Gary Fowler, 15. Al Goebel, 77. All rookies in this class. Also Rob Brubaker in his second year. And 82, Glenn Coe, another rookie. So 6 rookies competing in this race. It's car number 70, Rob Hicks, up in front. Second place, Eric DeArmond, and DeArmond now heading for the front. Gary Fowler in 15 runs third, but here he comes. Glenn Coe makes it 3 wide off turn 4. So it's car number 25 in front. Eric DeArmond moving up in the Sportsman division. Glenn Coe started all the way out back, and he is now second. Rob Brubaker just moved up to third in 44. Now Coe looks to the inside. Can't find a lane. Inside goes Coe. Once again, Glenn Coe looks to the bottom, and Eric DeArmond's the winner. Glenn Coe comes in second. Rob Brubaker is third, so on your bingo cross-off, a yellow car wins and a rookie wins. Had a pretty good chance of getting that in that heat, as all but one of the drivers was a rookie in this Napa IMSS series. Goes directly to the race drivers in this series. Here we go. Phil Thomas of Claypool brings them around, and we're racing. Rick Humes moving up to the number 2 position. Rick Humes. Dave Wise third. Rick Coe from the back is fourth. Rick Coe running in the number 4 spot. Here comes Humes to the inside. Rick Humes trying to move up. Here he goes, sticking the nose on the inside. Good, clean racing so far between those two. Here comes Humes again to the inside, 1 lap to go. And Phil Thomas will take the win. Yes, he does. Phil Thomas. Rick Humes. Dave Wise finishes in third, so Phil Thomas wins. Already had a yellow car wins on your bingo. I don't remember if they put the space pole car wins, but a couple of weeks ago outside in 37. Rookie Jeremy Riley in 53. Chuck Minette 97. John Gatton, another rookie in this class, 89, along with Eric Roy, another rookie. Roger Chalosky, 2. And fast qualifier, Bobby Blunt in 17. That's your lineup for the fast team for the Napa IMSS Modifieds. Leading the way is Tom Parrott, car number 26. Whoa, Jeremy Riley and John Gatton got together over in turn number 4, or turn 2 rather, and everybody keeps moving. The green stays out. It's still Tom Parrott in front in 26. White flag is out, signifying 1 lap to go. Parrott, your leader in 26. And he's going to take it, Tom Parrott. Well, Tom Parrott is the winner, as that's a white car wins on your Pepsi Bingo for Tom Parrott. 62 Neil Richardson, 42 Bobby Smith, Kirk Magnuson 7, Freddie Elkins 28, Terry Fisher 81. Rookie John Kreider has trouble here on the front stretch. Jasper Case will take his second of the night. It's Case, Elkins, Bobby Smith is third. So the Pink Panther, Jasper Case, takes his second win of the night. Nothing new on your bingo yet, but if he wins the feature, you can cross off 3 times winner if he wins the stock car division. The Sportsmen ready to go for their heat race. 8 laps. Watching for Termite's green, and there it is. Whoa, look out in turn 1. Ron Scheib got together with Kevin Frazier, and everybody keeps it straight. Unbelievable. It's 50 in front. Bobby Bearing in car number 50 is in front. 00, the mighty Mopar of Terry Forker running in second. Now Forker tries the inside. Can't find any room there. Forker again tries to get by. Meanwhile, Al High has moved into 5th place, car number 4. Bob Schick trying to move into 2nd. Here comes the Ford. Bob Schick, Ron Scheib side by side for third. Here they come for the one-lap sign, 1 to go. Al High moving up on the outside as everybody holds their position down at the bottom. Bob Schick almost lost it. Here comes Al High in a big hurry in car number 4. He's up to third place. He's going for second. Bobby Bearing will win it. Terry Forker is second. And Al High finishes third. So on your bingo tonight, cross off a red car wins as car number 50, Bob Bearing, takes the checker. 38 that is, and number 8, Roger Bible. So we go with 7. The sprint car heat is on the track. Green flag racing. And into turn 1, taking the lead is car number 35, Ed Kennens. Ed Kennens from nearby Auburn is out front. Mike Blake is second. Denny England is third. Whoa, Dave Dernwald spins here on the front straightaway. And the fast qualifier spins. That brings out the yellow flag. And the yellow flag comes out for a bad start, I believe. Yes, it is. Jumping the restart, the reason for the yellow. Number 19, Dernwald, got a bit of a jump. Mike Blake tries the inside of Kennens. They come together a little bit, so now Denny England has come into that battle. It's a 3-car battle for first. Now Mike Blake to the inside. Blake and Kennan side by side for first. They go into turn 3. Blake down at the bottom. And Mike Blake wins it. It looks like a dead heat for second. Whoa, and spinning is Kennens in turn 1. Mike Blake comes up the winner, and the official judgment on second is Kennens in 35 got second. So 81, 35, and 84 in that order. And orange car wins on your Pepsi Bingo tonight, Mike Blake. And the green flag is out, and we're racing in the stock car division. 24, Bill Nicholas is your leader. Sean Brubaker running in the number 2 position. Sean down to the inside, and the Oldsmobile takes the lead. So it's Sean Brubaker, Homer Marshall up to second. Three-car battle for third place back there. Whoa, there goes Kloffenstein around. And he's trying to get it moving. And the leader's going to get black flagged for running too far under his qualifying time. Brubaker, as Dub pops and burns. Hey, they're still racing here. Everybody's slowing down, thinks they're under the yellow. I think, well, we're still racing. And Homer Marshall is now the leader. A couple of those guys are slowing down with car problems, and the guys behind thought we were under the yellow possibly. Homer Marshall, or maybe that's all the faster they go. I don't know. Homer Marshall's your leader. And up to second now is Vic Newman. Whoa, kaboom! Newman gets into the leader Marshall as Nicholas spins. Yellow's out as Bill Nicholas sets prone in turn 3. And that's the end of that. Vic Newman, your winner. Black car wins on the bingo. Here we go for the middle heat for the stock car division, and we're racing. Brad Waters has the lead in car number 7X. Look at Herb Schatzer go. He's got him a new color scheme on the car this year, and it makes it faster. Look at Herb go. He's in front. Herb Schatzer is saying, see ya. Look at him go. Number 74 from Roanoke, Indiana. It's 74, Herb Schatzer in front. One lap to go for Herb Schatzer. As he is flying in car number 74. Here's the green flag. The checkered flag for Herb Schatzer. Goebel is second. Eldridge is third. Termite, we almost caught you there, Termite. Blue car wins on your bingo since we already had a white one. Blue car wins. Yeah. Here's the green. We're racing. Brett Lepper leads. Whoops. Barquill. Oh, we got him spinning in the back. Ron Maynard into the wall. And Darwin Wolf's draining some liquid onto the racetrack, and that brings out the yellow. SPTS feds for the... All right, Brett Lepper brings the field around. Bud Adams right behind, and we're racing. 2 laps in, 6 to go. Here comes John Gatton on the outside in car number 89. Whoa, they get a little wide in turn 4. Oops, Brett Lepper almost lost it coming out of turn 2. That allows John Gatton to come up on the outside. Side by side down the backstretch. John Gatton outside, inside and sliding is Brett Lepper, and John Gatton has the lead. John King Kong Gatton and the Undertaker, number 89, in front. Bud Adams and Brett Lepper go at it for second. 2 to go for Gatton. Barquillo gets a little sideways, and Kurt Campbell is fourth now. Bud Adams up to second. Here they come for the second place. Gatton wins it. Adams is second. And third place goes to the 5 car of Lepper. So black car wins on your bingo. John Gatton takes the checker. Joe Holmacut, I believe that is. Jim Musser in 5, Jeremy Bates in 1, and late arrival number 92 out back. Green flag. All stock components, all stock parts. It's a brand new class, going back to the way street stocks used to be. All they can do is add a roll cage, a fuel cell, and a racing seat, and a window net. The rest is stock. Ken Eatman in front. It's car number 11, Ken Eatman in front. On the move there, Jeremy Bates, number 1, is up to second. Jeremy Bates. Wow, that was a hard hit. This is also kind of a learning class for rookie drivers, and that's what happens sometime. Ken Eatman, Jeremy Bates, and car number 5, Jim Musser, who won the spring fling for these cars. Checkered flag for number 11. Winning the first monster stock race of the season, well, the first of the regular season, Ken Eatman. And folks, if you want to get into this, you are looking at Avilla Motor Speedway, where tonight we kick off the 1995 racing season, the last season at Avilla Motor Speedway. And you're watching Short Tracking with Jim Amstutz here on Comcast Cable Channel 10. The first of 6 big feature races is lining up on the track right now. The late model feature, the first one on the track, calling them super late models this year. Hopefully we'll be able to get all 6 of the features on Channel 10 tonight, but we'll definitely have the late models. Also the Napa IMSS Series for IMCA Modifieds and the new Capital Promotion Wing Sprint Car Series. Also scheduled tonight the Sportsman, the Stock Cars, and the all-new Monster Stock Pure Stock Division. On the track right now, the 20-lap feature for the super late model. Starting on the pole, it's a rookie driver, number 62, Stuart Emmerich. Outside of him, guy from the Plymouth racetrack making a rare appearance here at Avilla, Chuck Huyen in 25. Craig Fisher in 4, Dean Cook in 5. Then we have the Pink Panther, Jasper Case, last year's track champion in 3, and Neil Richardson, the top feature winner here last year in number 62. Bobby Smith in 42, the Bearfield champ last year. Kirk Magnuson with a new ride with the Sloan team, number 7. Freddie Elkins, 28. Fast qualifier Terry Fisher, 81. Then John Kreider out back in 15, scratched his time and went to the rear. The rest of the field is inverted. They're 3 wide in turn 1 on the start. Taking the lead, Stuart Emmerich in car number 62. Emmerich up from the street stock division, where he never really ran all that much, jumping right into the late models and leading the first lap of the first feature race of 1995. So it's Emmerich down the backstretch. Dean Cook, last year's Rookie of the Year, on the move, and Jasper Case is 3 wide in the corner. He gets to the Neil Richardson, and Neil Richardson is head on into the water barrels in turn number 3. A tough break, as Neil Richardson, who got a late start on the season here last year, was the top feature winner in 62 last year, and now he is heavily into the barrels. Jasper Case at number 3 has a flat right rear tire. That brings out the yellow. We'll try it again when we get cleaned up. Well, after a lengthy cleanup, Neil Richardson is okay. His car is not. 1 lap is in. Jasper Case, involved in the accident, along with Craig Fisher in 4, under the rules here this year, must go to the back of the pack, as they did stop on the track. So 19 laps to go in this 20-lapper for the super late models. The opening night, 1995 at Avilla Motor Speedway, the final year of racing at Avilla. And Stuart Emmerich, a rookie in the super lates, up from the stock cars, takes the lead on that restart. Holds on. Dean Cook in the red number 5 goes down to the inside. He has second place from Chuck Huyen in 25. Dean Cook, last year's Rookie of the Year, is second. And Kirk Magnuson, he set out last season, has a new ride with the Sloan Racing team, the Miller Genuine Draft car, up to third place, car number 7. Bobby Smith, last year's champion at Bearfield Speedway, runs 4th. And tonight's fast qualifier, Terry Fisher, rounds out the top 5 at 5 laps. Here they come. Terry Fisher working the outside of Bobby Smith, but had to drop back in behind. And Freddie Elkins is on the move in car number 28. He moves into 5th place around Fisher, and Jasper Case, who is involved in that early altercation, is also moving up. Meanwhile, a challenge for the lead. Dean Cook to the inside of rookie Stuart Emmerich. And he has him on lap 7. So Stuart Emmerich in his first super late model race, Had 6 laps in the sun, but now he's dropping back and he's getting challenged for second place by Kirk Magnuson. Magnuson, if he wins this, would be a first-time feature winner here at Avilla. He's been close a couple of times. Didn't race at all last year, and he's second tonight, challenging for the lead. Bobby Smith third in 42. And fourth is Freddie Elkins in 28 at the halfway mark. 10 in. 10 to go. And Dean Cook's hood is wanting to come loose. Car number 5's hood is coming up. There you can see it. One of the hood pins has come loose. That'll definitely hurt his straightaway speed. A lot of wind. Imagine putting your hand outside of a moving car and holding it straight up, and that's kind of what it's doing. They're really slowing the car down, all that wind hitting it. Even though this isn't a super speedway, it'll still slow him down a little bit, but he's still in front. Now here comes Kirk Magnuson to the outside, and Cook almost spun. Magnuson to the outside. They were door to door across the start-finish line, and now on lap 14, Kirk Magnuson has taken the lead. So it's Magnuson in front in car number 7, then number 5 of Dean Cook. Bobby Smith in 42, Fred Elkins in 28, and Jasper Case almost lost it in 3, right as we said his name. 5 laps to go, and Kirk Magnuson, who's been this close before, a couple of years ago here, his car let him down right at the end. He was black flagged once for running under his qualifying time. He's only 4 laps away from victory. It'd be his first with a new team. New team for him. This team's been around for quite a while, the Sloan Racing team, and this is a new car for them. And it's working good with just 3 laps to go. Magnuson pulling away. Well, contact in turn 1 between Cook in 5 and Bobby Smith in 42. Everybody keeps going. Cook lost out on that deal. He's back to 6th with 2 to go. So Bobby Smith is now 2nd. Fred Elkins is now 3rd. The white flag will wave for Kirk Magnuson and the Miller Genuine Draft Thunderbird. And Kirk Magnuson is going to win his first ever super late or late model feature. Car number 7, the winner, Bobby Smith is 2nd. 3rd, Fred Elkins. 4th, Jasper Case. 5th is Terry Fisher. And a big night for Kirk Magnuson in the Miller Genuine Draft car number 7. Pace car, sponsored by FJ Fida Construction this year. New pace car leading the field around. 30 laps to go. Napa IMSS Series for IMCA Modifieds. 48 events on the schedule this year. Scheduled to start, and did start, April 23rd, Capital Speedway of Plymouth. And at Plymouth, Casey Spillers was the winner. Sunday, April 30th, they were to race at Bearfield Speedway in Fort Wayne. That was rained out. So this is race number 2 on the Napa IMSS Series for IMCA Modifieds. Hey, in the stands, you're on TV now. So let's everybody stand up and wave to the parade of racers, 23 strong, the Napa IMSS Series for IMCA Modifieds, race number 2 of their $10,000 series. Let's hear it for them, fans. Now the field getting back 2 by 2, and for some of the new drivers in this class, that was a first-time experience to go that 4 wide. That's a little complicated until you get used to it. Track steward Tony Neuenswander out there giving him a 1-lap sign, as is Termite Bollinger, the flag man. "30 laps to go." The Racing Reverend Gary Tuttle of Cromwell is on the pole. Won a couple of features here in late models a couple of years ago, set out last season. And there's the green. Good start so far. Side by side down the back straightaway. Tuttle on the inside. James on the outside. It's Tuttle with lap one. Rick Humes running in third in 74. Fourth, Doug Mikesell in 14. Now Everett James has the lead. Everett James, the veteran from New Haven, Indiana. Takes over the number one spot. Rick Humes third. Rick Coe is fourth. Tom Parrott is fifth. Trouble on the front straightaway. Eric Roy dropping to the infield. Some sort of problem there. He's out of it. Race goes on without him. Everett James leads lap 4. The top 14 qualifiers were inverted in this race, meaning the pole sitter was the 14th fastest qualifier. Oh, we have trouble in turn number 2 as 3 Phil Thomas and a couple of the rookies, 77 Al Goebel and 70 Rob Hicks, got together. And that brings out the yellow flag with 4 laps in. Well, the track has been cleaned up, and Phil Thomas in 3, car number 70 of Rob Hicks, and 77 of Al Goebel are all ready to restart. At the back of the field, 4 laps in, and number 4 trying to win his first ever Napa IMSS feature, stock car veteran Everett James in his second year of modified racing. The green is out, and we are back underway. 4 laps in, 26 to go. The Napa IMSS Series for IMCA Modifieds. Second race of the season for these cars. Opening night here at Avilla Motor Speedway, 1995. Oh, and we got a car hard into the barrels. Car number 4 of Roger Miracle hits the barrels. There's water-filled barrels over there in the short chute or into turn 3. And that cushions the blow, and look, he's able to pull away. Had those barrels not been there, we got one barrel rolling down the track in turn 4. Let's see if Tony Neuenswander can catch it before it rolls away. There it is, water-filled barrel. Those are, I think those are old pickle barrels. We used to use pickle barrels and got some from the local Pepsi company in Fort Wayne. Pepsi syrup barrels and pickle barrels. And right now they're stagnant water barrels. Here we go now for the restart. Still 4 laps in, and the green is out as Roger Miracle is able to continue despite hitting those water barrels over in turn number 3. Whoa, the second place car, Gary Tuttle, spins coming off the second turn. The green light stays on. He's back off the racetrack, and the race stays green. So we have us a start, and we got one off in the infield. Boy, there, it's Roger Terlosky, the perennial champion of this series, and the point leader going into tonight. He's got to hustle or he's going to lose a lap. He has lost a lap. Roger Terlosky. Oh, and now there's a spin in turn 1 as somebody put down some liquid, I think. I think number 4, Everett James, came into the liquid of the 25 car of rookie Brian Lomo, and what a break for Roger Terlosky as he was lapped, but the car in front of him spun, so I think he'll be able to go around and rejoin the back of the field. So a big break for Roger Terlosky. He would have been lapped. Now he's at the back of the field on the lead lap. The field now properly lined up, 6 laps in, 24 to go. That situation in turn 1, a break for 2 drivers, Roger Terlosky in 2 and Gary Tuttle in 99. They had just been lapped. but since the leader spun, they were around the leader and able to rejoin the field on the back of the pack. Also, former leader Everett Janes is now last, but everybody out there on the lead lap. Rick Humes of Knox, Indiana is now the leader. Car number 74, never won a feature in Napa IMSS, but he's had several top 5 finishes and holds the track record here at Avilla. And he is the leader now, car number 74. It's Humes in front, and rookie Tom, or second-year driver, he was a rookie last year. Tom Parrott is running in second-year driver. Rick Coe, another one that's run very consistent in the Napa IMSS Series up front, never won a feature. He's third tonight. Maybe this is it. 9 laps in. Chuck Minette, car number 97, who had hoped to do double duty tonight. He also runs the wing sprints, but his engine is not ready yet, so he's running modifieds only. And he is running in the number 4 position. KC Spillers is on the move, number 37. He has competed in the past with this series just part-time. Last year he took over the ride in this number 37 Steve Minnick-owned car. About a month or 2 into the season, and ended up one of the top winners in the division, only running part-time. He is dedicated to himself to running every show, and he thinks he can unseat the champion the last 2 years, Roger Trelosky. He won the opening race over at Plymouth April 23rd in his own car, number 38, and driving the Steve Minnick number 37 tonight. So he has 2 cars at his disposal as he tries to win the 4th Napa IMSS Series Championship. Right now he's running 5th, number 37. Rick Humes is the leader. 26, Tom Parrott is second at the 15-lap mark. Halfway. Rick Coe is third. Chuck Minette 4th, Casey Spillers 5th, and fast qualifier Bob Blunt, the veteran late model driver from Plymouth, Indiana, originally from La Paz, which is just down the road from Plymouth, is up to 6th. He started 14th as he was the fast qualifier tonight, and by luck of the draw, they inverted 14. Don't count Bobby out with 17 laps in. And 13 to go, the white number 17. Whoa, rookie John Gatton spins in turn 2. He backs into the infield, and he's still on the racetrack enough that will bring out the yellow flag with the completion of 17 laps. John Gatton spinning in turn 2. There are now 13 laps to go. Ready to go now for the restart with 13 laps to go. John Gatton, who spun, is on the back of the field. Rick Humes, 74. 26, Tom Parrott. 98, Rick Coe. 97, Chuck Minette. The top 4, neither of them has won an Napa IMSS feature. Casey Spillers in 5th. Bobby Blunt in 6th. They've won before. Green flag. Roger Trelosky is on the move. Remember, he had to restart on the back. Roger is now 9th and moving. Trelosky is up to 9th and moving up. Trouble in turn 3. Make that turn 4. 3 of the new drivers in the series get together. Rob Hicks in 70. Al Goebel in 77. Gary Fowler in 15. 18 laps in the race. Here we go now for the restart. 18 laps in, 12 to go. We're racing again. This race, a lot of yellow flags. taking a lot of time, but it's shaping up to be a good finish as the faster cars hustling through the pack to catch some guys up front that have never won a feature in this series. There are 11 laps to go, and now Casey Spillers gets around Chuck Minette. Casey at number 37, trying to make it 2 straight, is up to 4th. Whoa, he got into Rick Coe, and Doug Mikesell kept moving, but Rick Coe and 62 Dave Wise stopped. They'll be out back. Everybody else keeps going. 12 laps to go still. And Rick Coe, a tough break, as he was kind of an innocent bystander in that melee. As somebody got off it in front of him, he had to get off the gas, and he got hit. Bad break for Rick. Running a real good race up until then. Well, 1 lap was completed in that segment. We now have 11 to go as Rick Humes holds on to the lead, but Casey Spillers has moved up to 3rd. Bobby Blunt, the fast qualifiers, move up to 5th. And Roger Cholowski, the perennial champion of this series, had to restart on the back early, is all the way up to 6th. It's going to be fun here the last 10 or 11 laps. Green flag. Here comes Spillers to the outside, and Terlowski goes to the inside of fast qualifier Bobby Blunt with 10 to go. Terlowski and Blunt side by side for 5th place. Meanwhile, Casey Spillers is 2nd. He gets around Tom Parrott. Spillers won the opening race at Plymouth 2 weeks ago. Now he's trying to make it 2 in a row in the Napa IMSS Series for IMCA Modifieds. Rick Humes trying to win his first ever in this class. Leads it, 8 to go. Humes has led since the 8th lap. And here's Spillers to the outside of Humes with 7 to go. And here comes Chuck Minette to the outside of Tommy Parrott. 97 car on the move with 3 to go. 6 to go, pardon me. And Terlowski is working and we got trouble in turn number 2 again. The yellow is out with just 6 to go. That time they ran 5 laps in that segment. As we said earlier, a lot of rookies in this division, some making their first start. And 82, Glenn Coe, one of those, and he stopped on the backstretch with problems. Well, will we be able to finish it up this segment? There's 6 to go. Rick Humes has been out front since he took over from Everett James early in the race. Casey Spillers right behind, though, trying to win his 2nd in a row in this series. And Chuck Minette, he's never won a modified race, and he's right there in 3rd. Ready for the green. It's out. 6 to go. Trouble in turn 4. Jeremy Riley spinning in 53. He nicely pulls it off the track. Uh-oh, he's going to pull back up. No, he stays down. The race goes on with 5 laps remaining. Roger Terlowski is up to 4th place now after restarting on the back. Does he have time to pull off a major comeback? He is now, and Spiller spins in front of him. And Minette gets 2nd back. Oh, a tough break for Casey Spillers, who spun out. I don't know. I don't think anybody touched him either. He just kind of got in there a little tight and pinched it and lost it. And there's now 4 laps to go as we only run 2 in that segment. Ready for the restart with 4 to go, and now it's Rick Humes, Chuck Minette, and Roger Terlosky right together. Here they come, and we're racing. Boy, what a comeback this would be for Terlosky if he can win this after having to restart on the rear. He was lapped at one time. The car in front of him, ooh, they got together. Oh, he's going to spin again. No, he saved it. The car in front of him had drawn. Now there he goes. Terlosky spinning in turn 1. And John Gatton stopped. Well, so much for that. Terlosky spins. And he's got a flat right rear tire, it looks like, so that'll do him in. Well, we thought he had a big comeback coming. He had come back from back in the pack, but he's out of it. Well, 3 laps to go. As it looks like we're going to get a new series winner. As the top 3 cars have never won in this series. 4th place Bobby Blunt has, though. And Everett Janes, who had to restart on the rear from that early accident, is up to 5th and number 4. Here they come. The green's out. We're racing. Chuck Minette tried the outside. Can't do it. There will be just 2 laps to go this time. Rick Humes of Knox, Indiana. He's won several heat races. He's set fast time. He holds the track record here. And he's a lap and a half away from winning, but Bobby Blunt, the fast qualifier, is on the move. Here comes Blunt to the inside for 2nd place. Don't count him out yet. The many-time stock car champion. Bobby Blunt trying to get the win. Ran out of some steam there. It looks like Humes is going to hold on. He does. Whoa, a close finish for 2nd. I believe Minette was 2nd. 3rd place was Blunt. And that was a wild one. And Rick Humes of Knox, Indiana, wins his first Napa IMSS Series for IMCA Modified's feature race. Attaboy, Rick. Let's hear it, his first Napa IMSS feature win, Rick Humes in 74. He's been close many times and finally picked one up tonight. Attaboy, Rick. Next up, the Winged Outlaw Sprint Car feature here at Avilla Motor Speedway. On the pole, number 84, Denny England. On the outside, number 35 is Ed Kennens. Number 19, fast qualifier Dave Durnwald. And number 81 of Mike Blake. Then it's number 4 of Rob Roberts. And number 1 of Sam Stocken. And out back, number 71, Gary Zickafus. 2 others were here. Scott Hall in 48. Roger Bible in 8. They had car problems early, and the race is on. Now, this is the first race of the new Capital Promotions Wing Sprint Series. After this event was slated, a major race was booked against this in Kalamazoo, so that really cost some race cars. Plus, also some of the USAC guys that will be competing in this series are running with USAC midgets tonight. So Tom is very confident this series will grow. Its next race is May 14th. At Fairfield Speedway, and there are no major sprint races at all in this area. So that should be a lot better. Denny England jumping out front, car number 84. Races 15 laps. Ironically, when the Napa IMSS Series began, there were only 9 cars at its first race, and now they had 23 here tonight. over 75 will probably end up registered by the end of the year, and hopefully that's a good omen with just 9 cars tonight. It's Denny England 84, Dave Durnwald at 19, Ed Kennens in 35, 81 Mike Blake is 4th. Denny England, a 4-time track champion at the Warsaw Speedway. After that track closed, he decided to go pavement racing only. Sam Stockin from Mansfield, Ohio, who is committed to run this entire series, has dropped out. He's going to make the trip over to Avilla and Bearfield all the way from Mansfield. That's a over by Mid-Ohio road course, good 3-hour drive. Well, Dave Durnwald, a USAC driver, number 19, is on the move. He was fast qualifier tonight. Dave said he will run this series as much as possible. Mostly the Saturday shows at Avilla. He works on Sunday nights in Tiffin, Ohio. Durnwald family has had sprint cars for many years that have competed on pavement in USAC and with other circuits such as this one. 8 laps in. 7 to go. Denny England, as we said, at the Warsaw Speedway, when it closed, decided to run pavement races only. He's competed here at Bearfield, where he's won 3 times at Bearfield. Also running some pavement USAC shows. He'll compete in the Little 500 at Anderson the night before the 500. Traditional pavement sprint car race. So Denny England holds on to the lead. Durnwald closing in a little bit. England now opens it up a little bit, and with Mike Blake, the veteran from Indianapolis, number 81, trying to close in. A lot of ground between leader England and the 2 cars battling for second. 5 laps to go. There's Mike Blake trying to get around Dave Durnwald for second. Blake to the inside. They're side by side for second with 4 laps to go. Slow car ahead. Mike Blake is second. Denny England, Mike Blake, Dave Durnwald. About a half a lap back in 3rd place is number 4, Rob Roberts, and Ed Kennens in 35. So Denny England just a couple of laps away from his first Avilla feature win. Didn't beat as many cars as he normally would, but he makes as much money, and that's what matters. Here he comes for the checkered flag. Denny England of Warsaw wins the first sprint feature of the Capital Promotion Series. Second is 81 Mike Blake. Third is 19 Dave Durnwald. Rob Roberts is 4th and 4. And 5th and 35 is Eddie Kennens. So that does it for the sprint car feature. Den England of Warsaw, first Avilla feature win. Ready to go for the next feature race. It's the Sportsman feature. Frank Fida driving the FJ Fida Construction pace car pulls off. Kevin Frazier is on the point. And we're racing. Bobby Bearing in 50 on the outside. We'll call him out the rest of the way here. Fifth. Whoa! Bearing spins right in front of everybody. Looks like Bob Bearing in 50 stopped. And number 90, Terry Morrison. So that'll give us a chance to give you a lineup here momentarily. Here we go now with the second attempt at starting the Sportsman feature. Kevin Frazier on the pole in 5. Outside 00, Terry Forker. Bob Chick in 15, Ron Scheib in 25, 3 Ron Stein, 4 Al High, 90 Terry Morrison, 33 Jim Lambert, and 50 now on the back. That's Bobby Behring and number 88 Tom Martin, electing to start last tonight, scratching his time after a bad qualifying run. And this 15-lap race is on the Sportsman here at Avilla. Terry Forker leads in 00. The mighty Mopar, a 1972 Dodge Challenger. He's been running that car here since the track was paved at the beginning of the 1989 season. It had been dirt. And that's a 1972 vintage Dodge Challenger, so it was old then. And he usually wins a feature or two a year. You can pretty well count on it. Ron Scheib, who won the Dash earlier tonight, is running in second. And Al High, last year's point runner-up, is now up to third. So it's Forker, Scheib, High, and now Jim Lambert. The fast qualifiers moved up to fourth. Ron Scheib tried to get around Forker, but could not do it as the mighty Mopar continues to lead the race. 5 laps in. Al High and Jim Lambert are beginning to close in, and very shortly this will be a 4-car battle for the lead. They're all in the picture now. Jim Lambert is challenging Al High for third at the 7-lap mark of the 15-lap race. Forker still leads. Now Lambert to the inside of Al High. Jimmy Lambert goes for third. High has to back off as Lambert had to drift high to avoid hitting a slower car on the inside. Terry Morrison slowing down. Halfway, or rather halfway, I guess we're going 20. Whoa, trouble in turn 1 as the slower car couldn't get off the track. Ron Scheib is now the new leader. Ron Scheib is now the leader. We are only going 15 laps. That's 12 in. Two to go this time. Al High trying to get around Ron Scheib, who's trying to win his first ever Sportsman feature. It's his second year in the division after moving up from the street stocks. Al High says, hello, I'm back here. He goes to the inside. There's 1 to go. Lambert almost makes it 3 wide. It's High on the back chute. Trying to get by. And Ron Scheib holds on. Al High is second. Jim Lambert is third. Terry Forker is fourth. And Bob Schick is fifth. So after some real hard racing, I think they're congratulating each other. The winner is Ron Scheib at number 25. His first feature win in this division. So let's hear it for Ron Scheib as he takes home his first win. Attaboy. Next up, the 20-lap stock car division feature. Starting on the pole in this one, Don Miller in a big Chevy Impala, several years old, from the early 70s there in 26. Brad Waters, 7X. Mike Herger in 31. Kevin Fackler in 06. Ed Eldridge, 36. And that's the whoops. Look out on the front straightaway as Eddie Eldridge spins around. So the yellow is out. We'll have a restart. Well, we'll try again, and continuing with that lineup, 77 is Jerry Goebel, 5, Brent Lepper, 10, Roy Baraquilio, 16, Kurt Campbell, 0, Marv Hoover, 89, John Gatton, and 3, Bud Adams. Fast qualifier Darwin Wolf, not able to start after he had trouble early. Got trouble on the backstretch here. Brad Waters in 7X, but the green light stays on. Attaboy Brad. Mike Herger and a mighty Mopar for this division takes the lead. Jerry Goebel running in second. Ooh, they hooked bumpers momentarily. And up to second is Roy Baraquillo in number 10. John Gatton is third in 89. Kurt Campbell is fourth in 16. Jerry Goebel fifth in 77. Now Gatton is second. And 26. Don Miller spins in turn 4. The big looks like about a 67 Impala, but he keeps going. Roy Baraquillo is now the leader. John Gatton trying the inside, and last year's champion Kurt Campbell is working the outside of John Gatton. Herb Schatzer just spun on the backstretch, but he keeps moving. Coming up on that slower car, Roy Baraquillo in front. He dives to the inside of the big Impala. Meanwhile, back in the field, Bud Adams has moved up to 5th. He got caught up in traffic on that wild start. Baraquillo leads. 8 laps in. Meanwhile, a little bit back from these guys, Bud Adams has moved into 4th around Marv Hoover. Look for him to close in on those leaders here if they don't get broke out. This will be the halfway mark next time. 10 laps to go as John Gatton cuts to the inside. Oh, a little contact. And Gatton let off and let him get it straightened out. He knew he touched him a little bit. So Gatton let off. Oh, right in front of the leaders. Kevin Fackler spinning. These guys will do that. When they know they get into somebody and they didn't mean to, they'll let off. Now this time he's not going to let off as they're racing for the lead. And John Gatton has it on lap 11. John Gatton, the new leader. Kurt Campbell running in second. Bud Adams in number 3 is closing in a little bit. On 3rd place, Roy Baraquillo. And there's side-by-side traffic ahead of the leader with 7 laps to go. Oh, Fackler gets a little sideways again. Gatton's like, I'm in the lead, look out, don't spin out in front of me. Now Gatton gets around the other lapped car. Bud Adams has moved into third place. Car number 3 on the move. So it's John Gatton, Kurt Campbell, Bud Adams, Roy Baraquillo, Marv Hoover, the top 5. And there's 5 laps to go this time. Two laps to go. I got off on the count a little bit here. All that excitement, I quit putting little notches here on the sheet. Gatton with the lead. The race is for second on the backstretch. Kurt Campbell, 16. Bud Adams in 3. That is for second off turn 4. Checkered flag for John Gatton. Trouble right in front of the second place battle. Campbell is second. Third is Adams. Fourth is Baraquillo. And fifth is Hoover. So John Gatton, who supposedly is going to quit the stock car class and run only the modifieds, but he keeps running this one until a new driver's ready to go in it. He won the April 15th Spring Fling, and he won the first regular season race. John Gatton, number 89. Still got a couple of races left to go tonight here at Avilla, but that about does it on time here for Short Track with Jim Amstead. Say if you want to see it all, you just got to come out to the races. Racing every Saturday night at Avilla, Sunday evening at Bearfield Speedway. And be sure and tune in next week at the same time for Short Track with Jim Amstead on Comcast Cable Channel 10. Found out till the end. Next up, the B feature for the stock cars. Green flag. Vic Newman, your leader in the B feature for the stock cars. Vic Newman going to get black flagged for running under his qualifying time by well over a quarter second. So Newman's out of it. The new leader is Logan, number 99. Rookie driver. Here comes Metzler in 63 and Marshall in 40. 1 lap to go. 3 wide. Ooh, he lit up the rear tires. Too much horsepower. And the winner is 99. Lenny Logan. Ken Eatman, your leader, number 11. One lap to go for Kenny Eatman. Kenny Eatman pulls off the sweep. He won the heat, wins the dash. Second place, Jim Musser. Third place, Holmich in 7. And Jeremy Bates is 4th in 1. Ooh, look out in turn 4. Guy down there slowing him down. Attaboy. Hey, that does it. Opening 6 classes. We're done at 11:15. Isn't too bad. Thanks for coming out. See you tomorrow at Bearfield. Thanks for your patience on the sprint car situation. And we'll see you at Bearfield tomorrow. Gates open at 3, the spectators, 2 in the pits. Time trials at 4, racing at 6. Next Saturday night at Avilla. Modifieds and all the stock car divisions you saw here tonight. See you then.